Hello, welcome to Blockchain Technologies. In the last video, we finished with the miner sealing a block onto the chain. But what actually gets rewarded? What moves when you send crypto to a friend? And why do people keep talking about tokens as if they are different from a coin? That's exactly what this video is about. It is currency and tokens. This is a video which is coming under blockchain series, right? Next, we are going to see about how from mining to money. We'll cover this in 4 parts. First, native currency. It means the coin that's built into a blockchain itself. Second one, tokens. It is an asset built on top of an existing chain. And third one, the standards that define how tokens behave. Here we can say their names like ERC20, ERC721. There are a lot in this field. And fourth one is wallets and keys. How you actually hold and move any of this, right? Next, we'll see about what is cryptocurrency. In this, we are going to see about its cryptocurrency's definition, three traits, and Bitcoin code, right? Let's start with the basics. A cryptocurrency is a digital asset that exists only as entries on a distributed ledger. There is no central bank issuing it, no physical note, no single company controlling it. Right? There are three things make it work. It's decentralized. No single authority controls issuance or transfers. It is transparent. Every transaction is out there on the public ledger for anyone to verify, and it's cryptographically secured. You can prove your ownership with a private key, not an government ID, right? Bitcoin is an original example. It is launched in 2009. It is a native coin with its own independent blockchain, and its supply is hard capped at 21 million coins. That scarcity is written into the protocol itself. No one can mint it, right? Now you know about what is cryptocurrency. It is a digital asset. It exists only as a entries on a digital distributed ledger, right? There won't be any bank or physical note or single issuer in that. Okay. Next we are going to see about coins and tokens. We already heard in many places that coin, token, and all. Now we are going to see about what is the difference between coin and token, or coin versus token, right? Okay. Actually, both coin or token both have some values. It holds some values. Okay. Now we are going to see about the difference. The big difference is where they live. A coin where it lives and token where it lives. It makes the difference between both of it, coin and token, right? Now, here is the distinction. People mix up constantly coin versus token. Okay. A coin is a native to its own blockchain. It runs on its own independent ledger, what we call layer 1, and it's mainly used to pay transaction fee, move value, and reward miners or validators. Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, all are called as coins, right? A token is different from this. It's built on top of an existing blockchain, created using a smart contract, rather than its own ledger. And token doesn't have to represent money at all. It can represent an asset, a right, or a utility. For example, USDT, UNI, an in-game item, even loyalty point, all are tokens. Okay. Next, we are going to see about a token is just a smart contract. So, what does built with a smart contract actually mean? Ethereum provides the blockchain, the layer 1 network that gives you consensus and security. On top of that, a developer deploys a smart contract. It means a code that defines the token's name, its total supply, and the rules for transferring it. The output is your token. Okay. Here's Here is why this matters. Because no new blockchain is needed. Anyone can launch a token in minute just by deploying a contract. That's exactly why there are thousands of tokens living on Ethereum alone. While there is only one Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's coin requires its own dedicated chain, right? Now, next we are going to see about there are some common types of tokens. There are four common types of tokens. Now let's see it. Tokens aren't all the same. They are classified by what they actually let you do. A utility token grants access to a product or a service on a platform. Filecoin for storage, BAT for ad rewards. The governance token gives holders voting rights on protocol decisions. UNI and MKR work this way. Then a security token. It represents ownership in a real asset like shares or real estate, and it's regulated like a traditional security. And a non-fungible token, an NFT, is a unique one of a kind digital asset that isn't interchangeable with any other. Think a digital art, collectibles, game items. Okay, now we are going to see about fungible versus non-fungible tokens. That last category, non-fungible, points to this single biggest distinction in the token world: fungible versus non-fungible. Fungible means every unit is identical and interchangeable, just like currency notes. Any one USDT is exactly equal to any other one USDT. This is what the ERC20 standard is built for. Non-fungible means each unit is unique and cannot be swapped one for one with another. Each artwork, item, or ID is individually distinct and individually valued. This is what ERC721 is built for. Let's put the three standards side by side. ERC20 is for fungible tokens, every unit equal, used for currencies, DeFi and DAO voting tokens. ERC721 is for non-fungible tokens, each one unique, used for digital art, collectibles and certificates. And then there is ERC1155, a multi-token standard that can handle both in a single contract. This is exactly why it was built for gaming. One contract can issue an unique sword and 1,000 identical gold coins at the same time. See, this is the table, which is a summarized points of this Ethereum tokens. Next, we are going to see about wallets and keys. How do you actually hold any of this? A wallet doesn't store coins, it stores the keys that prove you control them on the ledger. Your public key or address is shareable, like a bank account number. People send funds there. Your private key is secret. It signs transactions, and whoever holds it controls the funds, lose it, and those funds are gone permanently. That leads to custodial versus non-custodial wallets. Custodial means an exchange holds your keys for you, for your convenience, but you don't fully control the funds. Non-custodial means you hold your own key, full control, full responsibility. There is a saying for this: not your keys, not your coins. Now we are going to put all those four in one slide. That is four cards: payments, DeFi, DAOs, digital ownership. Put it all together, and this is where it shows up. Cross border payments, setting in minutes without a bank in between. DeFi protocol using tokens as collateral and liquidity. DAOs where GANs tokens lets communicatives vote on upgrades. And NFTs certifying digital ownership for art, tickets, and credentials. Four takeaways from this video is: a coin is a native to its own chain. A token is built on an existing chain through a smart contract. Token falls into utility, governance, security, and non-fungible categories. ERC-20 means fungible, ERC-721 means non-fungible. ERC-1155 means both in one contract. And your private key, not the exchange, is what actually proves ownership. That's all in this currency and tokens video. Next video we are going to see about security on blockchain. In that we're going to cover 51% attacks, Cybele and Eclipse attacks, and smart contracts exploits. Okay, see you there. Thank you.